Wednesday. It's Brad here at Wild Boys Brewery, Pooka, NC. Hope you guys are having a good week. What I got going on this week is I am finally going to get around to checking out this Azacca-Centennial beer. It's a couple weeks old now. I kegged it on 6/16/2014, and then about 4 or 5 days later was drinking on it. So was drinking on it like the 20th, 21st, something like that. Today's the 8th. So basically, just run over the stats on it real quick. It is a all Azacca and Centennial hop beer. It's 70 IBUs. It's around about 6.5%. The color on it is 70 IBUs. It was a 1055 OG, and then it dropped down to 1005, and it finished up at 6.6 ABV. This is the first time I used Azacca or Golden Promise, so it was kind of an experiment. It wasn't per se a smash beer, but it was a limited malt and hop beer. Had 2 hops and 3 malts. It's got Golden Promise, Carastan, and Carapils for head retention, and it's only got a pound of Carastan 30 level bond in it, which is actually like 34, which is what I use for Crystal and all my IPAs. It's a real nice drinking beer. I will just go ahead and post the recipe so you guys can check it out for yourself. So that was the recipe, and here is the beer. The nose on it is orange, fresh citrus, passion fruit. A little touch of that spice character from the Centennial. Just a little touch of grapefruit, but mostly orange and passion fruit, and fresh orange citrus smell. It's just a great summer beer. Keeps its head around pretty good. Got about a 1/4 finger of head on, nice coating on the top, fairly big bubbles. It's got decent glass lacing. The color is an orange, pretty much golden orange. That was the nose and the appearance, so let's go ahead and get a taste on it. Cheers. A lot of orange. Got this real nice passion fruit orange taste. More follows the nose. Got that fresh citrus taste. This is a great hop to use in like a refreshing summertime beer. That's what I'm going to recommend it for. You can check it out on other things. I mean, you could probably throw it together with some citrus and Amarillo, maybe with some Mosaic and a little Simcoe for bittering. And it'd probably be a great beer, great hop to use like that too. It's got a the malts on it with that Golden Promise is got kind of a little tiny bit of like this muted bready taste to it. It's totally different from Maris Otter. I think I like the Maris Otter just a little bit better, so I doubt I'll use the Golden Promise again. It goes pretty good in this beer. I think I'd like this beer with either some American or Canadian two-row or Maris Otter. Even though the Golden Promise I think is an English pale malt too. The overall impression I get from it is it would be something that would be better in like a porter or stout instead of an IPA. In my opinion anyway. If you're a Golden Promise fan, then keep on using it. As far as like grading this beer, I'd probably give it like a A-, B+. As far as like for the hop quality, for the malt quality, I'd knock it down to the B+. For the hop quality, I'd go A-. As far as the Azacca hop itself goes, that thing's an A+ hop, so you definitely need to check that out. I'll probably wind up brewing this beer again using either Canadian two-row or Maris Otter just to see how much difference it makes. But overall, I'm well pleased with it. You can copy the recipe and make it just like I did if you want to. You might love it. I think I'm going to tweak on it just a little bit more and change the base malt. But other than that, I'm real happy with it. And then also the Saison is still chugging along, bubbling about every minute and a half. Still sitting at 90 wrapped up. Probably pull a gravity sample on it here in the next day or two. Check out and see where it's at. Probably going to just go ahead and let it go for another 2 weeks at 90 and then just go ahead and bottle it up. So I'm going to bottle this one in bombers so I can carb it up where it's supposed to be 3.5. Because if I put it on draft, I'll have to set all my beers at the high, because I don't have a dual gauge. I don't have a triple gauge regulator. I got a dual gauge regulator, but not a triple, where you can have two separate pressures coming off of the same bottle. There's not room for that inside my keezer, so I'm pretty much limited to one pressure, and I've got it set at where it's about 2.5 volumes of CO2 per liter, and the Saison needs to be 3.5. So I'm going to bottle condition this one in so I can get it on up there to about 3.5. And maybe sending that Saison out to a couple people, so I will let you know who you are, and cheers. So that's going to wrap up this week's Homebrew Wednesday update. Happy Homebrew Wednesday and cheers.